Hey everybody, John Ramdeen and Robin Black with you here in our downtown studios. UFC 209 will feature an incredible heavyweight tilt. Two masters of the stand-up game, Alistair Overeem taking on Mark Hunt. What type of battle do you anticipate? Do you expect both guys are going to try to best each other in the stand-up realm, or do you believe that Alistair Overeem, as evolved as he is, especially in this landscape, why mess around when you know that Mark Hunt can put you to sleep? Do your best to exhaust this guy and drag him to the ground.
I'm fascinated by this fight. Man, I'm so excited we're going to Vegas this weekend. There are so many brilliantly interesting fights. But to me, Overeem has been winning with his brain. Like, as he's got on a roll up until Stipe, he was doing it by just fighting way smarter than you. Setting traps.
He was getting smaller, so he had to fight smarter.
That's right. His brain's getting bigger. Walking you into things. Junior Dos Santos, I mean, that was amazing. And against Arlovsky also, he
even
really...
Stipe, losing effort.
He's doing great. I don't think you're going to do that against Mark Hunt, because I think Mark Hunt is way too smart for these things. We've seen them, they're too familiar. Mark Hunt's in there, it's like, are you seriously trying to catch me with this? You know what I mean? So I think this one is going to look very freewheeling. I think the guy at his best is going to be the guy who's not thinking at all, who all of the knowledge and all the things that they've studied now just has become a part of them, and they're just free to go out and fight. I love this fight. Yeah. I'm fascinated by this fight. We haven't seen a lot from Mark Hunt, but anger is an emotion you see a lot in the world today. It's very, very public. You can see it. Whether you're on social media, you watch the news, you're seeing it. You can see anger in Mark Hunt. He has a lawsuit against Brock in the UFC, and publicly he's angry. Anger is a very, very stifling emotion for a lot of athletes, unless you're of the highest skill level, in which case you can just sort of live with the anger. You can let it just color and slightly flavor your skills. It doesn't, the rest of us, we get angry, we do stupid things. The brilliant, the masters of things, they just let the anger color it and flavor it up just like a tea bag of anger there in the old couple fights.
So you feel that Mark Hunt is not, once the cage door closes, he doesn't allow that emotion to completely take over.
At the level of mastery that these two are at, they've had those experiences before. Michael Bisping is the middleweight champion of the world. Go sit down and talk to Michael Bisping about how emotion
he was angry.
Has shaped. He was angry in the early days, and he believed he needed that until he really did some true study of himself, worked with sports psychology performance experts, and understand he succeeded despite that anger. But at this stage, that little bit of a hint, that little bit of a dipping of a crayon in it, just enough to tint it up a little bit, it can give them edge. It's not something that's recommended for the rest of us. We go in our life and we do things angrily, we fail at them. But at this level, emotion, living with that emotion is something that these athletes can use. And you'll have Overeem, he'll be all calm and mellow. I think I try to sound like Mousasi.
But he sounds like that. He sounds like that. When you think of Alistair Overeem, do you expect him to come out methodical, slowly plotting to try to figure out Mark Hunt? And we know Mark, one of his biggest skills is he's constantly moving his feet, and he's going to be a very difficult target for Alistair Overeem to land on.
I agree. I think if we were Overeem, or we were people close to Overeem, we wouldn't be surprised to hear the conversation. And we've seen him work this way as he's aged a little bit and seasoned a little bit, is let's get these first few minutes under our belt as damage-free as we can. And I think that's a real good strategy against Hunt. Get in there, we're going to have our hands open. I know we can't have them out like this, but we can still have them open. Open hands signal that we are making defensive options a priority, and I think we will kind of see that moving around, getting some looks. Is there anything he's showing us today? Is there anything he's showing us today that maybe he's showing us on purpose? Start to really get out there, but these things naturally, not thought out, not conscious, because Overeem's been able to win while thinking, because he's just been able to outsmart the people he's not going to outsmart Mark Hunt. He's going to have to go out there. These two guys are just going to let it rip.
It's going to have to be a painful fight. Do you believe part of the strategy for Alistair Overeem, considering we've seen Mark Hunt constantly moving, attack those legs, attack the midsection, drain this guy of energy if you want to get the job done in impressive form?
I think that would be a nice place to start. And if I'm Mark Hunt, I know that might be a nice place to start for him, so I'm going to have some.
But I'm still faster if I'm Alistair Overeem. I'm a better athlete. I'm going to get to your body before you're able to retreat.
Yeah, you know why Muay Thai fights start to look the way they do? We stand around on the outside and we kick the legs first. Because over time we realize there's a real danger to over-engaging early. And we can minimize that danger if we hurt your legs a little bit first, or maybe hit your body, or just play it, toughen it up a bit, get us into this game. And Overeem, I think we would be very wise to play that.
UFC 209 shaping up to be a tremendous fight card. Alistair Overeem taking on Mark Hunt in what is promising to be an exciting stand-up affair.